Hello, everybody, and welcome to my Super Bowl 49 predictions. Now, let me start off by saying um, people are going to look at this video and they're not really, they don't really look up this kind of stuff. So, this winds up getting a lot of views sometimes. So, this is obviously going to bring up new people. So, um, if you like this video, click like. If you want to subscribe, just subscribe. I do prediction videos during the NFL season, and when it's done, I will do recaps. I'm currently working on it. I just finished my Oakland Raiders recap, and in those recaps, I do draft predictions for the first round. So I kind of predict who they're gonna draft. Not really more or less who I want them to draft. Basically, like if what do I who needs to be drafted basically from that team. So if you like it, just subscribe, leave a comment, give me some feedback. I'll appreciate that very much. So now let's get on to Super Bowl 49 prediction. Um, Super Bowl 49, Seattle and New England. This is going to be a great matchup. These two teams haven't faced off since 2012 when the Seattle Seahawks defeated the Patriots 24-23. Since then, a lot has changed. I think Seattle got better, and I think the New England Patriots got better. But if you look into the beginning of the season, you'll see that they had their struggles. I think Seattle was coming in 3-3. I think so were the New England Patriots, and Seattle losing to the Rams. They lost to the Chargers. Some games they shouldn't really be losing to. They almost lost to Carolina in the regular season. Um, and then you look at New England, who almost lost to the Raiders, 16-9. They actually would have lost until there was a penalty called back, and then the ball was on the second play. The ball was deflected and intercepted by Vince Wilfork. So Patriots slid away with that one. And they almost lost to the Dolphins. They did lose to the Dolphins, 33-20 in Week 1, which was pretty big of an upset for me. And they lost to the Kansas City Chiefs, 41-14. So you look at these teams, and they both had their struggles in the beginning of the year, and they really proved that they're gonna belong in the playoffs, and they want to win. Being that Seattle, as of right now, is on an 8 game winning streak, and New England had about roughly an 8 game winning streak as well, but they're not coming in with one. But being that they kind of gave a win to the Buffalo Bills. So you look at these two teams, and it's going to be really hard to predict. Don't get me wrong; it's going to be really hard to predict. I had a rough time even predicting this, and I usually go with the NFC side of things. I went with the NFC side a few years now, except for the Ravens and Seattle Ravens and 49ers game. I predict the Ravens to win, but for some reason I always go with the NFC side. But this year I'll be going with the AFC side. I think the New England Patriots will take this one from Seattle, 36-23. It is a kind of a unique score, not 35-24, just 36-23, because that stuff happens in the NFL. I just think that New England is more poised to win. I think they really want to win. They are a dynasty. Seattle is a dynasty upcoming, but not exactly there yet. If they win this, they will definitely be a dynasty. But New England is a dynasty for sure. I mean, this is one of the best eras in football for a team. The best team in this era is the New England Patriots from 2000 on to now, 15 years. And New England hasn't won a Super Bowl since 2004 against the Carolina Panthers. So you know that Tom Brady really wants to win. He's 37 right now. The last time he won a Super Bowl when he was 27. He's one of the best quarterbacks in the game, and he hasn't won since then. I mean, you look at that and you kind of say that it's their time to win. It's their time. Tom Brady wants his fourth ring, and the only time that he's ever lost Super Bowl was against the Giants twice, Super Bowl 42 and Super Bowl 46. So, um, yeah, and I mean, it's very hard to repeat. I mean, it's not. This is not the NBA. This is not the NBA. It's so hard to repeat in the NFL. I mean, some teams that win the Super Bowl wind up not even making it to the playoffs the next year. Look at the Ravens um, when they beat the San Francisco 49ers. The next year, what happened? They didn't even make the playoffs. They went 8-8. The New York Giants, 2011, they won the Super Bowl against the New England Patriots, and they don't make it into the playoffs the next year, going 9-7. So, um, wait, I think they made the playoffs. I'm not sure. They still lost. It's so hard to repeat in the NFL. The last team to do it was the New England Patriots. So the very team that is in the Seattle Seahawks, they're trying to repeat against the New England Patriots, who are the last team to repeat a Super Bowl win. That was against the Philadelphia Eagles and the Carolina Panthers. Um, so I mean, let's do some comparisons here. You got Tom Brady. I would much prefer Tom Brady over Russell Wilson. I know the man. If he was on certain teams, he would lead half the teams in rushing. But I still prefer Tom Brady over anybody right now. As of right now, I prefer him over anybody. Even his age. You look at the receivers. You've got Julian Edelman, Brandon LaFell, and Danny Amendola. I think those are way better receivers than Doug Baldwin, Jermaine Kearse, and quite frankly, I don't even know the rest of the receivers. Um, what is it, Walters or something like that? He's usually the punt returner, but I know he's a wide receiver. So, then you look at their tight ends. You got the Rob Gronkowski. I don't think anybody compares to him. Certainly not Luke Wilson. You got the defense, who are way better than New England's defense, but I still think it's going to be a hardly contested game. New England will pull this one off. I know I know the Seattle defense is way better, but you're dealing with injuries on the defense of Seattle, and Patriots are healthy, they're poised, and they're ready to win. So 36-23 is my prediction. Thank you guys for watching. Subscribe, like the video, and feel free to watch my other videos. I'll be making a video on every single team in the NFL, so watch for your favorite team and who I think they'll draft. And thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys later.